Shai Gilgeous-Alexander might be the most hated MVP the NBA has seen in years. Critics call him a flopper, a free throw merchant, and a foul baiter. Some fans accuse him of carrying the ball, exploiting the rulebook, and playing what they consider unethical basketball. Others label him the most boring MVP in recent memory and hate watching him dominate their favorite teams. Coaches have complained about the calls he gets. Opposing players have voiced their frustration. His style of play has become a league-wide joke among certain fans. But is all of that criticism actually fair? Is Shai really abusing the rules in a way that hurts the game? Or are his free throws simply the result of elite skill, relentless pressure on the defense, and an incredible number of drives to the basket, an area where he is consistently ranked among the NBA's best? The truth is that Shai is not the first player to create contact before taking a jump shot. He's not the only superstar who exaggerates fouls, sells contact, or constantly asks referees for calls. In fact, somewhat surprisingly, SGA has never even led the NBA in free throw attempts. So, if that's the case, why do so many people still dislike Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? When the Los Angeles Clippers traded SGA to the Oklahoma City Thunder as part of the Paul George deal, most people viewed it as a major win for the Clippers. After all, they were pairing Paul George with Kawhi Leonard and chasing a championship. The Thunder received what seemed like an endless collection of draft picks, along with a talented young guard named Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. At the time, nobody could have imagined what Shai would eventually become. Yes, he had shown promise during his rookie season. Yes, he looked like a future star, but almost no one predicted that he would grow into a back-to-back MVP, lead his team to a championship, and place his name alongside some of the greatest players in NBA history. During his first season in Oklahoma City, playing under the guidance of Chris Paul, Shai averaged 19 points per game. It was a solid step forward, but nothing that hinted at the historic run that was still years away. After Chris Paul left, Shai became the face of the franchise. The Thunder entered a rebuilding phase, and while the team struggled to win games, SGA continued improving at an incredible rate. Across the 2021 and 2022 seasons, he averaged roughly 24 points and 6 assists per game, despite missing significant time because of injuries. Meanwhile, Oklahoma City's general manager, Sam Presti, kept collecting draft picks at a historic pace. Every season brought more young talent and more future assets. It felt like he was gathering infinity stones, slowly building the foundation for something special. The players came and went, the roster constantly changed, the team lacked continuity. But one thing remained consistent: SGA kept getting better. He wasn't the fastest player in the league, he wasn't the strongest, he wasn't an elite three-point shooter. Yet somehow, every year, he found another level. By the 2023 season, Shai had become one of the NBA's most unstoppable offensive players. He averaged 31.4 points per game, ranking 4th in the entire league. Along with that, he added 5.5 assists, 1.6 steals, and 1 block per game. What made those numbers even more impressive was how he scored. Only a small percentage of his points came from three-pointers. Shai attempted fewer than 3 threes per game, which was extremely unusual in an era dominated by long-range shooting. Instead, he lived inside the arc. He led the NBA in two-point shot attempts and attacked the basket relentlessly. More importantly, he led the league in drives by a massive margin. And despite all those drives, he still ranked only 3rd in free throw attempts, behind Giannis Antetokounmpo and Joel Embiid. At the time, almost nobody was calling him a free throw merchant. In fact, Shai attempted 11.9 free throws per game that season and converted an incredible 90.5% of them. Even though those numbers ranked among the highest in NBA history, the criticism that surrounds him today was largely absent. Over the following 3 seasons, SGA continued leading the league in drives nearly every year. Yet something interesting happened. His free throw attempts actually went down. Instead of earning more trips to the line, he began averaging fewer. And yet, the accusations became louder than ever. The more successful he became, the more criticism followed. Why? The answer begins with winning.
When the OKC was losing games, very few people paid attention to Shai. He was viewed as a talented young player putting up impressive numbers on a rebuilding team. But once he entered the MVP conversation, everything changed. Suddenly, every move he made was under a microscope. Every whistle became controversial, every foul call became a debate. And when the Thunder started making serious playoff runs, the criticism intensified even more. Then came 2025. Shai won the MVP award. The Thunder won the championship. And overnight, the conversation around him exploded. Fans accused him of foul baiting. Analysts questioned his style of play. Even television commentators began referring to him as a free throw merchant. Opposing players weren't shy about expressing their frustration either. Anthony Edwards publicly complained about the calls Shai was receiving, arguing that defenders could barely touch him without being penalized. His coach, Chris Finch, echoed similar concerns. So, were they right? Or was Shai simply a brilliant offensive player taking full advantage of a rulebook designed to protect scorers more than defenders? The reality is that both sides have a point. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has mastered the art of drawing contact better than almost anyone in basketball.
Shai's ability to draw contact comes from his unique style of play. His flexibility, balance, and elite deceleration allow him to stop faster than almost any player in the NBA. He changes pace constantly, keeps defenders off balance, and creates separation with incredible body control. Many people point to his slight push-offs and ability to sell contact, but the truth is that most of what he does falls within the rules. He understands exactly how much contact he can create without getting called for an offensive foul. Unlike many superstars who rely on explosive athleticism, Shai built his game around angles, footwork, timing, and control. His training focused heavily on balance, core strength, and movement mechanics, helping him become one of the league's best mid-range scorers. By 2026, nearly half of his shots came from mid-range, where he converted an elite 54% of his attempts. His combination of efficiency and volume made it one of the greatest mid-range shooting seasons ever. Of course, Shai isn't perfect. He sometimes flops, exaggerates contact, and occasionally gets favorable whistles. Like many stars before him, he pushes the limits of the rulebook whenever possible. But that's what great players have always done. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Joel Embiid, and many other legends consistently earned large numbers of free throws throughout their careers. Drawing fouls has always been part of elite offensive basketball. The bigger issue for many fans is how the Oklahoma City Thunder are officiated as a team. Defensively, OKC plays an extremely physical style, often using constant pressure, grabbing, and contact. Critics believe the Thunder get away with many fouls on one end while receiving favorable calls on the other. Players, coaches, and fans have repeatedly complained about the officiating. Steve Kerr, Devin Booker, Dylan Brooks, and others have publicly criticized the way games involving OKC are called. As a result, many fans view the Thunder as the NBA's newest powerhouse, a team that receives special treatment while dominating the league. But whether those complaints are fair or not, one thing remains true. It isn't Shai's responsibility to make the game look pretty. It isn't his job to worry about entertainment value. His job is to help his team win basketball games, and he does that better than almost anyone. Despite lacking elite speed, strength, or athleticism, Shai maximized every part of his skill set. Through footwork, balance, patience, and relentless improvement, he transformed himself into one of the greatest scorers in modern NBA history. Over the last several seasons, he averaged more than 30 points per game and broke Wilt Chamberlain's record with 127 consecutive games scoring at least 20 points. Achievements like that don't happen because of foul baiting alone. They happen because of talent, discipline, and years of hard work. You may not enjoy every whistle he gets. You may dislike some of the calls that go his way, but denying his greatness is impossible. Love him or hate him, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has earned his place among the NBA's elite. And if you're still upset about some of those foul calls, don't hate the player,
hate the game.